catch up real fast. I'm so glad I actually brought a snack this time. I needed something to snack on while I was here. You know, the waiting game. Playing the waiting game. I love all the edits to that one. They're mainly heated holy fuck English. Rivalry. I can't say that word for some reason. Me and my boyfriend were talking about that. I was telling him how hard it is for me to say that, and it's been one of those words that I can't pronounce to save my life. I literally have to like sound it out like I'm just learning English for the first time. These shits are so fucking good though. Unfortunately, I ate pizza earlier though, and pizza cuts the roof of my mouth. So eating these, I have to be very careful because they're kind of hard shelled still, or like a crunch, you know, so I can feel it. I'm sitting right by a basketball center, and there's also a church that's nearby, and it's so crazy because there's so many kids and they just be running around everywhere, and some of them are really young and they keep running behind the building, and I keep thinking that they're gonna get lost because if I'm a parent, this building's big as fuck. Like, what if you just lose your kid? I'm also paranoid because there was an earwig in here earlier, or non-technical term, a pincher bug, and it was crawling on my leg, but then I hit it under the seat. So I don't know where it went after that. Nice nails, thank you. My nails like eat so bad. They're also cat eye. Kids looking at me do this. Stay. They're also cat eye, and I want to show it in the sun so you can see it, but it's not gonna work. These ones are also cat eye too, within the diamonds. How's the gym been? Good. We've been slowing down a little bit, but not like a bad slow. Well, kind of bad for my boyfriend, but he tweaked his back a little, so we're just like taking it slower. But tomorrow we're hitting legs. I'm gonna go back to my 3 days a week of legs, just to get back in the groove of it all. And I'm gonna start going early in the morning. That way I just get it over with, and then that way I could come home and then do all the rest of the shit that I need to do, like around the house and stuff. And then hopefully I'll have enough time to like walk Hazel and everything before he gets back from work as well. I was scratching my eye and I just made a fucking lash go in it. Too blessed to be stressed, real. Gym stream one day. Honestly, I think I'm too scared to be gym stream. Maybe if I like, yeah, no, I'm too scared. I've done it before, like when I've stretched and like finished and I was doing like the Stairmasters, like the burnout that I do at the end of my leg day. I've done that before, but sometimes I get nervous. There's our Easter bunny. Hello. I have Hello Panda chocolates for everyone. Very delicious. If you never had these, they're very good. Gym pool or hot tub? If it's at the gym, I don't want to go in it, to be honest. I just literally, anything with water like that, I get scared. Like even hotel ones kind of scare me. Like, will I still do it? Yeah. But they still scare me. And I get it, that's what chlorine's for, to like clean the pool and shit, but you know. Well, sorry about the gym. Yeah, no, it's just I won't swim. I just won't swim at the gym because like I don't know, I'm always in my head like thinking that it's gross, but that's probably just me, you know. You're beautiful, thank you. I can barely read right here because I need glasses, but give me 2 seconds and I can focus up. They're happy Easter to you. Happy Easter to you. Ooh, a velociraptor, is that what you said? Well, I don't pay almost $200 for them not to be long and exactly how I want them, so, you know, I would hate to have basic fucking nails and then tell y'all that I spent money on it like that. And I'm just not gonna have basic nails. Like, if I'm gonna go get my shit done, I'm gonna make sure my shit is done, okay? And it's gonna be done well, and it's gonna be done right, and it's gonna last long. My nail tech eats. My nail tech don't play. She literally eats every single day. She got posted by nail porn, and if y'all don't know what nail porn is like a hella fucking big ass fucking nail inspo site, or not site, but account on Instagram, and it posts like hella good ass nails, and she got reposted on it, and so I was like, ooh, it is so good. Wow, look at you. Oh my god. Thank you. Like, your nails dope as hell. Thank you. Looks like you're in California based on the trees. Yeah, I am in California. I love being in California. Happy Easter to you as well. Hope you guys have had a good Easter. No, I haven't seen you in here before, so I literally have one rule for my mods, and it's that they have to come back to live. And if you have been in here and you've commented and I haven't seen it, sorry, but I gotta remember it. Or one of my mods, and mainly it's one mod is John. If John vouches for you, then I let them in. But we've already had not too many, we've already had moderator issues to where I don't even know what the issues were. It was just my channel was used to take out some anger on some people. So that's why I don't let just random people be mods, and I will kick people with mods real fast. Dun dun dun. Ratchet nails are whack. Next trend, please. You probably don't have a bad bitch by you. Like, let's just be real. I have to stop being lazy and work out more. Here's the thing, like, when you work out and you're doing shit to better your body, you really do have to, like, get to the point where you're doing it from a good mental place. Because if you're doing it from a place of like pain or just trying to push yourself, you're never gonna last. Like, motivation's never gonna last. And then you also have to remember, like, you can strive for like doing things very well, but never strive for perfection, because you're gonna be doing this your whole life. Like, if you're working out and you're taking care of your body and you're serious about it, you're gonna be doing that your entire life. So don't strive for perfection in it. Just strive to be conscious and just strive to be good with it, because you can get to a certain goal through pain. You can push yourself. You can have that be a motivating factor, but that will inevitably go away because hopefully you hit a better place. But if you don't learn those healthy habits and instead you keep pushing yourself for pain reasons, then like you're not gonna have longevity with it. Like, you're not gonna be able to stick with it forever. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Thoughts on birds? What kind of birds? Like, calling like women birds, like about like just being like fuck ass like dummies, you know what I mean? Or are we talking about like real birds? And if real birds, what kind of birds? There's many different birds. Every time I hear people talk about birds, recently my mind just goes to fucking Mariah the Scientist Lotto. Summer Walker says that. I just can't. Hello, how are you? Not just birds in general. Sent sparkles. Ooh, I didn't get to see it. Oh, fuck. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I hate when I miss the gifts. Dun, dun, dun. Pigeons are definitely not the best, but I do feel bad for pigeons because we basically fucked them up. Like, we basically made them useless. Now they don't even know how to make their own nests. Hey, that one's so cute. The star is so cute. Yo, these are so good. How many calories in a serving? Holy shit. 160 and for 10 pieces. So what's like this whole bag? What do y'all think? Oh, this is about 7 servings, dumb bitch. Just read. Yeah, holy hell. Still have 2 grams of protein in it. It's crazy. Hey, Klein. So, number one, we're assuming that I live in a car. Number two, you assume that I pay for my own nails. And number three, you don't know shit about my life choices, so where are we coming from with that? What are you eating? These are Hello Panda. If you never had them, they're really good, like a really good snack. I really do. I love chocolate. So this is always something that I like that's not like too chocolatey or too sweet. And it has a nice little crunch to it. But it's basically really good. They're like we got these protein like cookie dough balls though, and those shits are so good. At first I was like, oh, they're a little dry. But then I actually tried like a whole one and they're not. They're really, really good. But this is what they look like. They're so cute. And they're just like filled with like little chocolate bits. Okay. Very delicious. I used to have, there was a girl that I went to elementary school with who would always get these. And I used to fucking love them. And then one of my best friends to this day, me and her at elementary school, I'd give her my bag of chips like every day, because my lunch was like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a turkey sandwich or a ham and cheese sandwich and a bag of chips and a Capri Sun. Like that was my everyday meal as a kid in elementary school if I got up to make my own lunch. And so I would trade my bag of chips with one of my best friends, and she would have a ding dong. I think it's a ding dong, or they're not ding dongs. Whatever the full chocolate one is, not the one with the white squiggles on it. The full chocolate, like round circles that are like the cakes. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? They have to be Hostess brand. I was gonna look for my phone, but y'all are on my phone. I didn't bring my second phone today. But I did get a new phone, so that's cool. But yeah. Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I didn't eat. The ones that I had a lot as a kid were the jalapeno Cheetos. Those versions, because they came in the variety packs. Like my mom would always buy the variety packs. We were a family of 5, so like feeding us for lunches. That's why I said it was like Capri Suns and chips, like the big boxes that you can get, the variety of packs. So I used to love those. I used to like the Fritos. I used to like regular Cheetos. My friend liked the barbecue chips. I didn't care for barbecue chips, so if I knew that she liked to trade, I would hella bring barbecue chips because she loved those. I liked having the hot Cheetos too, but we didn't get the hot packs as much. That was like a more rare occasion, to be honest. Gorgeous, thank you. Hello, how are you? G? Is that how you say it? G? Hopefully. Hope you're doing well. Guys, I'm a little scared of this pincher bug, I'm not gonna lie. I have no clue where it could be. Hopefully it crawled back that way and it's just gonna like die back there. You know. I used to like chili cheese Fritos. Ooh, chili cheese Fritos. Wait. Is that the normal one? Isn't that the normal one? Or is that not it? Your muscles are bigger than my friends. Better be. We be in the gym for it. I'm just kidding. No, what honestly makes me feel good though is there's certain times that I'm doing like chest presses and I'm hella close to some of these dudes that I look around at, and it makes me feel so much better. I'm like, whenever I feel weak and then I look over and I see a man like really close in weight to me, I'm like, okay, whew, makes me feel good. Because then at the end of the day, like that makes me feel good because I work out with my man and my man lifts pretty heavy, so I'd be looking at him, I'm like, damn, like I'm not lifting shit compared to you, which obviously I don't want to be lifting like he's lifting, but in my head it still's like, damn. But then when I look around, I'm like, okay. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Dun dun dun. Hey, put them guns away, period. Cute necklace piercings, thank you. I need to get new earrings, to be honest. I have 3 piercings in my ears and they have been empty for a cool little bit, but I love when I have my ears like full. TBH. I just keep my cartilage ones in and these ones. I love these ones. The only thing I fucked up on is I should have put the darker green on top and the lighter green on the bottom, but oh well. Dun dun. Went to the gym, they were giving away cookies, so I stole one and laughed. That's a little funny. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a major leg day. Like I said, I'm going back to my 3-day split of legs. Full leg days on Mondays, glute focus days on Wednesdays, another full leg day on Friday. But like when I mean like I'm going back to a full leg day. Like I'm sticking with the routine that I had because that shit fucking burns like hell. And I've been like I've honestly just been too pussy to fully get back into it because I know how my leg days actually are. And I've been so majorly just working up top for so long that I'm like, fuck, I gotta get back into it. And legs is a whole different type of push, you know? Facts out. But I do work out. I honestly, eating is my hardest thing. I try and get my calories in a day. I was usually just a snacker, but you know. Dude, I love hoop earrings. That's literally what I want. My ideal setup is a hoop in my nose, go back to the horseshoe, and go a stud and double hoop combo. So bigger hoop here, stud in the middle, small tight hoop on the third. Like that's my favorite. Like I love that type of stack. And then I want to get more piercings, because when do we stop, you know? And then, like I said, this though, I want to go back to horseshoe. I never really liked this one in the first place. I like a horseshoe a lot more, even the like basic one that they give you. And I had that one in, like I got this one replaced and had that one in, and it literally fell out like a week later when I was at my boyfriend's. And so then I just never went back and got another one because it came off and then we lost it, like the ball piece under his bed. So I was like, fuck, well, gotta put this one back in. So I need to go buy another one, but I hate fucking going to spend the money on it and then losing it and having it come out again. So I need to find like another version that will stay a little bit longer. But oh god, no, I'm joking. Please don't. No, I have to. I literally have to do, it's like I said, it's gonna be a tight hoop on the third, stud in the middle, a bigger hoop on the first one. Going back to the 90s, hoops was the thing. Yeah, I mean, honestly, hoops have been around though. Like hoops, I mean, at least with my friends, the people I'm around, like hoops are never neglected, to be honest. Never neglected over here on this side. But I'm also in the Bay Area, so might be another reason. Hello, how are you, Sanzu? Hopefully I pronounced that right. But I'll be from the basket because you're a treat. Thank you. Are you violent? No, I'm not violent. I think people who are violent can't communicate. At the end of the day, think about why drunk fights happen the most. Because you're inebriated and your inhibitions are lowered. I love this gloss. It's so good. And I get it from the beauty supply. Actually, Nathan got it for me from the beauty supply. I have not been able to find this at my beauty supplies because we barely have any, but this shit is so fucking good. So I'm gonna order it online because I need to get like 20 of these, and they're actually really cheap. So this and Palladino, the brand Palladino, I think they still sell it at Sally's. If you have a Sally's beauty supply, then you could go there. But Palladino lip butter bombs, y'all, don't even waste your money on, don't even waste your money on going to Ulta. Don't waste your money on going to Sephora. Just go to Palladino at a beauty supply, and it's literally like 13 bucks, if that. So fucking good. Why are you so insecure? What makes you think that? I really am not, but I want to know. I'm curious to what makes you think that. I always love to see a different perspective. I'd like to donate $100 to Cash App if you have it. I do have a Cash App. It's posted in the description of the video, but no one needs to feel pressured to ever send anything. You look like you never pay your rent on time. I don't even pay rent. My boyfriend does. A lot of people be asking if you're violent like every day, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know. But people also tell me I look toxic, but I'm not. I'm really healthy, actually. I'm one of those people that's like annoyingly healthy. You know what I mean? Like, someone could be angry with me and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like, it's so valid how you're feeling right now. Like, I'm literally like one of those people. So, you're so pretty, thank you. Where are you from? The Bay Area, California. I love being from the Bay. I'll never not tell people I'm from the Bay. I love being from the Bay. Something the way you look keeps the evil people away. Huh? But something, is it saying something in the way I look, or I don't know. But when I was in high school, I used to have people tell me that I looked intimidating a lot, but I think that's because, like, I feel like it's been hit or miss. Like, some people tell me I have a resting bitch face, some people tell me I don't. Like, my mom when I was younger used to tell me to fix my face because she was like, you look kind of like a bitch right now, like, fix your face. But I literally just be chilling. And so since my mom would tell me that, I could kind of understand why people called me intimidating, because I also would, like, I walked, like, my high school, I parked in a different parking lot and I would walk onto campus, and the where I parked was like a separate school. So it was like 2 schools in one, but like we were kind of like connected to it. Weird to explain. But I park in that parking lot because it was damn near empty, and our parking lot was tiny as shit. So getting out at lunchtime or getting out at any time was killing your time. And being in a fucking prison like high school, you want to get the fuck out of there and get your lunch, and I would literally go home on my lunch. So anything that got me out quicker, I'm down for that. So I park in another parking lot and I'd literally just walk, and I wouldn't say hi to anyone because I'd like have headphones in, and I would just keep walking. Like, I just minded my business. Only thing that would piss me off, the only time I'd say something, is when some fuck ass underclassmen at the time would toss fucking pizza boxes into the goddamn fucking bushes when there was a trash can like 5 feet from them. That's the only time that I'd actually be like, yo, what the fuck? Because don't be dirty. Like, I get it, you're in high school and you think you're cool for tossing shit into the bushes, but yo, you literally just look like a fucking idiot because there's a trash can right there. Like, you made yourself look like an imbecile. Oh my gosh. You look like Wonder Woman. I've heard that before. I've honestly never looked her up, but I've heard that she is a pro-Israel supporter, and so for that, you know. Dun, dun, dun. No, I'm definitely not marrying you. Fix your face, priceless. I know. I literally remember I was in Mexico and the sun was in my eyes and I was also drinking, and I was like 19. And my mom, when you're in the pool, she's like, fix your face. I was like, I literally can't see. I was like, I'm like, because I had, like, I was furrowing my brows, obviously, but I was like, I literally can't see. Like, I can't fix my face. Like, this is the only way I can see right now. But, you know, it was just a lot. It was just a lot. Okie dokie, archokie. Time to talk to Mr. Eric Cartman. If y'all don't watch South Park, you should definitely watch South Park. Holy moly. Dun dun dun. I literally already have a man that I'm gonna marry, so unfortunately for you, I am very committed already. Congrats on your boy Wilder wedding last night. Epic night. Honestly, I don't know shit about it, but I was showing Jack all the pictures. And it was like he knew who everyone was. I was like, oh, okay. I love that. Because I don't pay attention to fighting like that. The only time I'd ever watch fighting was when I served at Dave & Buster's, and that's because we had one of those big ass wow walls. Like, genuinely, like, I think ours was like one of the biggest in California, I think it was, or something like that. It was like a 50-foot one or some shit like that. It's huge. And so on football Sundays, we'd get a hella big crowd because they'd split the screens onto all the games. And then on fight nights, they would obviously put up like bigger screens of it. And so as serving staff, even if you were working parties, they have the big ass screens in the party rooms. And so you can just stand in there like you're serving your party, or like stand there while you're waiting for your tables, and you can just watch all the shit. And that was probably like the most I've ever watched fighting in my whole life, was because I got to see it for free. But does he know who you really are? Yeah, he knows who I really am. My boyfriend is like, I literally told him everything. Like, I tell him everything. So he knows everything about me. He knows baggage and all. I don't know who these people are, but he knew who everyone was. I showed him and he was like, oh yeah, this is this person, this is this person. And I was like, oh, I don't know who they are though. So she's totally in love, very much so. Yeah. How could I not be? I have a really good person. I have a really good partner, a really good person with me. Only thing I could be is thankful, you know? We're gonna go grocery shopping too, which that's literally why I scheduled the live for 4:30, was because his practice starts at 4. So usually, like, if I do go live, like, I'll just go live for like the duration of his practice, because he coaches. And so, but I knew I needed to make a grocery list because there's a couple things I wanted to try making, which I think will be good. And then we could get like extra meats and shit, and then I'll figure out what to do with those. But for some basic stuff, I got some shit. And now that I have a new phone and I have more storage, then I could go back to filming on my phone. So that's why I haven't been making long form content, was basically because I was like, damn, like I'm gonna have to stop filming on my phones, because I had an old ass fuck ass 13, which isn't too bad, but it genuinely was breaking down. Like, my phone battery would die so quick. My camera was really ass. My screen was damn near almost shattering. I just needed a new one. And so I ended up getting a new one. And so now I have more. I upgraded my storage, better camera, and I got a case that works with my sticky. So now I can do all that and start filming my long form content again. The bathroom's done being remodeled, so I could start doing my get ready with me's again, which I really want to get back into doing get ready with me's, because y'all know y'all know I'm an SD at heart. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's my main thing, is I love doing makeup. I don't really wear makeup that often, clearly, as much as you guys come on here and I'll be bare-facing. But I love doing it for, like, it's just always so good. Like, no matter what, even if it's a basic face, like, makeup just gives you that little, like, artistry, like, kick for your day, you know? But that's why I feel like it's not for like everyone all the time. But I did take some awesome photos. No, they literally were such good photos. That's exactly what I said to him. I was like, literally, look at this. Like, this looks so good. And I'm gonna talk to him. Yeah. But yeah, basically. Happy Easter to y'all. Honestly, I'm really excited. My boyfriend's mom was making fish for us. She had gotten to Whole Foods and she had seen that they were wiped out of all their fish, because I really like the way that she cooks fish, to be honest. It's really good. And luckily they had like 4 in the back, and they were able to give her 3. And I was like, ooh. And then she showed me how she stuffed them. And it just looks so good. Like, it looks so good. I love it. But I'm really excited to eat that. And then, like I said, we're gonna stop at the store. And we have to get a lot of spices and seasoning and stuff, because his house just don't have that much. And I just told him, I was like, I want to be able to cook more and all that shit. Which I think I'm gonna start filming when I start cooking, because I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. So y'all are just gonna learn with me. See me fuck up and do all that shit. And also, like, I'm one of those people, I'm gonna be resourceful. I'm gonna figure out what to do, because my boyfriend's house don't have a lot of like cooking materials and shit, so I'm gonna really have to improvise with some things. Your facial features are beautiful. Thank you. Where's John? I'm not sure, but he's probably enjoying his fine Sunday and his day off in Easter. Hopefully he's celebrating and having fun, you know. Hello, hello. How are you? How old are you? I'm 24. Dun, dun, dun. I can't wait to do a leg day tomorrow, honestly. I'm really excited. Just to get back into it. But I know I'm gonna be fucking cooked. So I have to figure out what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, like right away. To be real. Where is boyfriend? Boyfriend is coaching basketball right now. So. What have you smoked, girl? What are you asking? That is, technically I could answer that in many ways. The question, whenever y'all ask, how do you wipe with nails? I genuinely think that you guys are wiping, sticking your fucking fingers in your ass. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, and that scares me. Because it's typically men who ask this, and men are already dirty as fuck. If you wipe with your fingers like this, bitch, I assume you have shit on your nails, even if you don't have fucking nails. Like, who the fuck wipes like this? Nobody does. No one with an intelligent brain does. You literally wrap some toilet paper and you wipe. Like you're not digging your fucking fingernails in your ass. Like people who ask that question, it's like, y'all, like, you just not function normal. You not function like a normal human being. Like, that's like crazy if you wipe like this. Is that Sanitsu on your arm? Yes, it's Sanitsu on my arm. I need to get the blue touched up though really bad, but I'm gonna get the blue touched up when I go back to her to get a Tanjiro tattoo, because I'm gonna get Tanjiro right above him, to be honest. Come on, stay. Look at me, I fucked it up. But yeah. Holy fuck. You are exposing yourself right now. You're exposing yourself right now. Holy shit. You are exposing yourself right now. Please never let this information out of here again, that you're using your fingertips to wipe your ass. Like, please. Please. Please, I allow you to keep that information here. I got a peasant who wipes my behind real. People in Japan who have bidets are the real winners, to be honest. Demon Slayer fan, huh? Big one. Yeah, I'm a big Demon Slayer fan. My wall in my old room over at my house is like, you have like my Demon Slayer posters up and my art and shit. I have to get all that shit back, but not get it all back, but you know what I mean, like take it out of that room. But you know, you look great today. Thank you. Always use wet wipes after. Yeah, literally, if you use a wet wipe and toilet paper, for me it's like wet wipes are good, but I hate any sort of wet feeling, so it's like, use toilet paper. Would you ever date a caked up guy? Well, I'm staying with my man, so no matter what. I mean, I could have cake or something, but that won't matter. It won't matter to me. Dun, dun, dun. Look sweet. Look sweet. What does that mean? Looks like the hot chick from Bring It On. I've never watched Bring It On, not fully. I've only seen clips when I was younger. I know Gabrielle Union's in Bring It On, right? I love Gabrielle Union. Especially, she's in some classics. She's literally in some classics, and that's crazy. She be in fucking 10 Things I Hate About You, which is one of my favorites. Heath Ledger plays such a good character in that. I love it. I ain't marrying no one from online. That's crazy. That's crazy. The dark hair chick. Aren't there a lot of dark hair chicks in those movies? I hate fucking eating pizza Because I always cut the roof of my mouth. Every single piece of place that I go to. It really don't matter. But it always cuts the roof of my mouth. And it feels so weird. Time for a Cartman chat. Time for a Cartman chat for real. Wow. We haven't gotten any heels yet. We're gonna get them tomorrow because Target's closed today, so we're gonna go tomorrow. But I really need to fucking I really need to get on my shit with that. I'm not gonna lie, like that will help me so much. Today I think I did really good. To be honest, I'm probably past my calories for the day, hopefully. And by the time, honestly, I'll for sure hit my calories today. I'll for sure hit my calories today. But what's crazy is, like, I keep telling Jack, I'm like, I'm eating so much more and I'm losing weight. And then he was explaining why that happens, but I still kind of don't get it. But am I complaining? No, because I'm still seeing more like toneness in my body. It's just as I do my legs, I'm getting nervous that like I'm not gonna build up my legs even though I'm eating. I don't know, you know? But that's just my own worry because I haven't technically started getting back into my routine. So what's the tattoo on my arm? This one is my Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. Then I have a script one here. And then I have the one that I drew. I drew this out. And this is my first tattoo. I honestly need to go back to like drawing shit like this. Because I stopped doing iPad drawings. I used to do a lot of iPad drawings. And I used to do portraits and line work. Like I did my best friend's tattoo that she has. But Black Edition. Yeah, the Black Edition is the one that they said that they had the Targets near us. So that's the one that I'm going to get. They look great. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. I really wish where my fucking roof of my mouth is cut, the skin, this is gonna sound so gross, so sorry about it, but the skin is like hanging because I cut the roof of my mouth. I keep fucking with it because I'm trying to peel it off, but I'm not gonna pull it because that's obviously gonna fucking irritate the skin so bad. But it's because pizza does it to me every time, and it's so bad because I love pizza. I love pizza. Pizza and carbs, like, is just so good. Getting in the carbs is just great. And it's so sad. Like, I had an artichoke one, and it was from this one place that my boyfriend's mom got it, and it was just, and she got calzones with it, and I'd never really had a calzone like that before, and it was good. Did your septum piercing hurt? No, my septum was actually, but I heard this is not as common of an experience. It depends on your anatomy. But my this piercing was actually the least painful piercing. All I felt was the needle going through. Like, it didn't actually hurt. I was really, like, my body was really nervous. Like, I had a lot of anxiety going. But it didn't hurt at all. I literally just felt the needle slide. So it didn't hurt at all. What do you like best about us viewers? I like chatting with people, and I like when people are cool. And then when people come in that I get to call stupid, that's kind of fun. That's mainly like the MAGA supporters, because I'll never stop calling them stupid. But as long as you're not MAGA, you're safe over here. But when you're nervous, you look beautiful. Y'all have never seen me nervous. Y'all have never seen me nervous. Holy shit, it came off. I told y'all. Do you see this? That's what fucking peeled off my shit. Ew. This was from cutting my roof of my mouth with fucking pizza. But I'm glad it came off because I fucking hate feeling skin hang down. But honestly, I'm so used to like mouth pain. I know this sounds kind of weird, but I had an extra tooth when I was younger, and my extra tooth had no roots, and it was floating in between my adult tooth and my real tooth. So when I was younger, I had to have these 3 teeth pulled. So this one, and this one, all 3 of those got pulled. And so I had a huge gap when I was younger. And so I had 2 major surgeries. The first one was to remove all those teeth, pull out the extra tooth, and then they stitched up my mouth. And then after that happened, this was like when I was in like 1st grade too, so that's why I had braces when I was really early. So I was a kid that had braces like before they actually gave kids braces, because my teeth would have been so fucked up if they didn't. So after that first surgery and they stitched me up, they ended up doing a second surgery where they ended up going in, anchoring my adult teeth for all these 3 ones, putting an anchor in there to pull them all down straight, and then they threw braces on me. So I basically had a big ass gap right here when I had braces, and that was like 3rd grade. So I had braces starting in 3rd grade, got them off in 5th grade, and then I was done from there. But I got them really early. Feed it to the earwig. Ew, don't say that. Now you're gonna have me looking. OMG. Stop. You have me paranoid again. Fuck, what if it crawled on some of my shit? I have a jacket down here. Holy moly. I really gotta vacuum out his car because Hazel leaves so much dog hair. How much did your nose stud piercing hurt? Okay, I thought these were gonna hurt really bad, and I got them both at the same time. And I thought getting 2, I was like, okay, the second one's gonna hurt worse. It honestly didn't hurt that bad. Like, but to be fair, I say all this knowing that I have a very high pain tolerance. So to each their own. But these did not hurt me at all. Like, the second one actually surprised me because I thought like I would feel more pain, because that was what happened to me on the cartilage ones on these ones, but it didn't happen on these ones. These ones weren't painful. The first one on this one wasn't painful. The second one was painful as fuck. Don't know why, but that one was like my most painful piercing, was my second one on this side. First one was so easy. I was like, oh, this shit's gonna be real easy. They did the second one. I was like, oh, said, ooh. And they were like, did that hurt? And I was like, yeah, that one hurt. Like, and I just had kind of said that. And so I was a little nervous for them to do this side, because I got all 4 of these at the same time. I got these 2 and these 2 at the same time. But they ended up doing these ones. The first one didn't hurt like that. The only thing that you felt was like they use an L needle on these, so it like presses the skin up a little bit, but it just felt like pressure. It didn't feel like pain. Like and sub if you haven't already, period. Dun dun. How old were you when you got your nose pierced? Okay, this one I think I was 22. I think these ones I was also 22 or 23. I don't know, but I got my septum before I got these. So, but I'm pretty sure it was 22. Dun dun dun. What ripped? Greg, no one's seen your question. Maybe let's not assume everyone sees shit already. And whoever said I was a Democrat, I don't believe in a 2-party system. I think you're absolutely stupid if you give in to Democrat and Republican. All the politicians literally are 2 evils. Like, they're literally both 2 evils. Y'all don't understand. I'm a fuck the government type of bitch, so you're already wrong. Detoxing your liver, period. No liquor, still recovering from last night. What? Did you go too crazy? I heard nipple piercings hurt really bad. I heard they hurt really bad. I have a couple friends that did it, but I don't have any desire for that. So that's not on my agenda, piercings. TBH. But yeah, all my friends said that hurt. I believe in not bombing the shit out of something to cover up something, for real. I don't believe in war. I don't care what anyone says to justify it. I think it's stupid. It's literally so stupid. Yes, Taiesa, yes, we did. What'd you drink? What'd you drink? I need to know the list. Never again, and they closed really fast. Never again, and then they said our turn is really just the most bullshit thing ever. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. The people who are fucking... People who are brainwashed by our fucking government drive me insane. Because I just think, honestly, I'm low-key envious that they live life so ignorantly, like genuinely believing in our government. Like, so that's the true definition to me of ignorance is bliss. Like, you have all the information right there in front of you and you still can live your life like that. Is unfathomable to me. I served 10 years in the army and I was also never do that again. Real, period. I could absolutely 100% understand that take. And to be honest, I support that take. I don't think that anyone should have to go risk their lives for some dumbass bullshit. Like, there's people over there. They should not be losing their lives. Like, these people should not be losing their lives. Especially not for the man in office right now. Like, holy fuck. Holy fuck. That's what's so sad. Dun, 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 dun. Do you speak any Spanish? No. I want to learn. I'm not Mexican or Latina at all. I'm African American. I'm just very light-skinned African American. Summertime will help that. I'm gonna be in the sun once, because it kind of got real cold for a second. Today was like the first hot day, and then tomorrow's gonna be a real hot day, and then my man don't have to coach tomorrow, so after he gets off work, we said that we were gonna get some sun. We need to go to the beach, dude. I've been telling him, I'm like, I want to go to the beach so bad. Like, I actually just want to go. But imagine dying for a giant orange Dorito. I know. I literally couldn't imagine. I would never. Beer. Okay, let's see. Beer, rum and coke, neat, whiskey, including a... Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Do you know the lyrics? And no. Wait. The lyrics? What lyrics? Where are you from? I'm from California. I got a pen and an army drawstring bag for joining. Also a load of PTSD and mental issues. Man, Kevin, I wish you the best of luck with that shit, because I fucking hate the way our government treats people who've served. Like I said, there's just so much wrong with me, and I get it. Some people are super proud of it, but I think it's still my prerogative to not understand why people are so proud of it, to be honest. Our country, to me, is not something to die for. Now, if we were at the state that it is something to put your life on the line for, a different story. But serving a government that really don't give a fuck about you is so wild to me. Like, that's wild to me. What part of California? The Bay Area. Bay Area. I love being from the Bay, too. The best. I get so scared. I'm so terrified of the earwig. I feel like it's gonna pop up out of nowhere. And honestly, I wouldn't be as scared if I seen it on something before, but the first time I seen it, it was on me. It was on me. And those things be crawling everywhere. Hopefully it just dies, though. That's the main goal. Italian wines. Ooh, period. Hi, you're from California, period. California twins. Teen pairs well with most cigars, especially when it's not me paying. Isn't it hella expensive? How much is a bottle? I remember they talked about that in fucking How I Met Your Mother. Hello from Hawaii. Hello from the Bay Area to Hawaii. Are you affected by the storms in Hawaii? Hopefully not. But if you are, I hope everything is good and you're safe. Boom, How I Met Your Mother reference, real. Zoe Kravitz. Interesting. I've never heard Zoe Kravitz before. No, I'm good. Okay, period. Good. I'm very glad. Shout out Yay Area. Period. I love the Bay. I love the Bay. No one could ever make me hate the Bay. There's just too much good that comes out of it, you know? Eesh. Perfect. Can you marry me? No. I already know who I'm gonna marry. And it's none of y'all. TBH. TBH, to be honest. These shits are so fucking good. They're addicting as hell. Yeah, literally so fire. Have you guys watched the movie Little Man? I don't know what made me think of that. Have y'all ever seen the movie Everyone's Hero? Now this I feel like is a early 2000s kids type of movie. So if you're not an early 2000s kid, I don't think you know that movie. But Everyone's Hero used to be my shit, and I got reminded of that today. And I remember so many people not knowing that goddamn movie. But it's so good. Prenup. My friend Sarah actually says for all her friends to get a prenup. And she said she'll draft it for us because she studied in law and she's thinking about going back to school. Or not going back to school, but going to school to become a lawyer. Because she contemplated whether or not that she fully wanted to get her license. But she's thinking that she will. And so, or thinking that she might. And so she was saying, like, she'll draft all that shit. And she was like, just do it so the government isn't in your shit. And I'm like, real. So, dun dun. My pants are wrapped in tank. That's crazy. Maybe you should fix that. Sounds a little uncomfy. No, exactly. But if you get a prenup, and literally in terms of your prenup, set up everything so that if anything does happen, the government literally doesn't have a say. Like she was saying in the state of California, you could literally put in your prenup that you guys have to come to an agreement to end it. So literally the government can't just be like, here, you get this and you get this. But it's about the terms in which you write it and all that bullshit. But she's the one who's gonna handle that because that ain't my job. Girl, it's 8:42 p.m. Not here. It's 5:24. Hello from North Carolina. Hello from the Bay Area to North Carolina. YOLO Ted, it sounds like you have some other things to focus on than being on live streams commenting about what's going on. Hello, Matthew. Hello from the Bay Area to you. Hopefully you're having a fine day. Holy shit. It's still peeling. I wouldn't marry you, period. Wouldn't marry you, period. Nothing else. Your sister's in San Jose. Cool for your sister. Tell her to be careful if she's in downtown. That's crazy. Hello, Selena. How are you? What about me? I ain't marrying none of y'all. I wouldn't marry a single one. Hello, Marvin. How are you? Hello, how are you? Welcome in. I'm doing good. Glad to hear it. I always love when someone says they're doing well back. Holy fuck. I literally need this to come off again. The roll up. It literally was under my stomach and it just rolled. I need to get more. But maybe when I work my legs a little and let them settle with more weight that I put on, because like I said, I'm eating more calories now. So she's been hurt by men, so do you blame her? I'm in a very loving, committed relationship. I'm very happy. I have literally zero complaints about my boyfriend. None. I'm so thankful for him, and I tell him every day. Fine shit. Learning tricks. Tricks is crazy. What are we talking about there? OMG. Almost been on for an hour. Close to an hour now. Any ghost stories? Well, here's the thing. I think ghost carries a negative connotation, so I always say spirits. But yeah, I have different stories of like spirits and shit. I have, so one of my aunts, she's the reason that I wear the hummingbird. So this one right here. It wasn't hers or anything. She just absolutely loved birds. She had parakeets. She would take us we would go walk to the liquor store, get some ice creams. She would give us some pennies to throw in a fountain and give us some shit to feed the birds that were by. And her favorite bird was a hummingbird. And then I eventually want to get a rose tattoo and a hummingbird coming off my shoulder for a memorial piece for her and my grandma, Rosie. I'm either going to do a rose or I'm going to do rosemary leaves. I think I might do rosemary leaves because my grandma's name was Rosemary. So I think I might do that. And then basically around my aunt's birthday, which is March 9th, around that time, me or my mom have always experienced something that has like happened. Like something weird always happens. And so there was this one year, my aunt bought me a Cinderella like music box, and she bought me this when I was a really little kid because Cinderella was my favorite, and I was maybe like 3 because she died in 2007. I was born in 2002. So it wasn't like a lot of time. And so, but I always attribute to her as like the first person that like showed me love. So that's why she's so important to me, because I don't have very many memories, but a lot of my memories I remember having a good time with her, and like that's like one of the main things I think about. So she got me this Cinderella music box that played the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo song every time you opened it. And in that box, I used to keep my princess wallet that she bought me. And I had 2 pictures of the birthday that she got me my first bike. So my aunt bought me my first bike, and it was a princess bike. Obviously, you could tell she knew I love princesses. And I come from a family, I'm the only girl and the youngest of 4 older boys. So obviously it was cool for her to do like the princessy shit with me. So I've subscribed. Oh, shout out Selena, thank you. So basically there was these 2 pictures, and 2 identifying factors is the picture that I had printed, the one that I actually had the copy of the picture, was one where I was like literally side-eyeing her. Like I'm sitting on the bike and I'm like this. Like I'm side-eyeing her so bad. and she's sitting there smiling with me in my living room, whatever. And that's the one I had in this jewelry box. But then there was a second picture that got taken. That was me looking at the camera. I never had that one printed, okay? So around her birthday one year, I was just kind of like reminiscing and shit, and like I wanted to find that picture. But after like a lot of moving and a whole bunch of other shit, I was just like, ugh, like it won't matter. And this was in 2020 because it was around COVID when it was starting. And oh my gosh, like I literally think about it because it's so crazy. Like it sounds so unbelievable, but I swear to you, like I literally swear to you, it's wild. And so I went to go look for this picture in this jewelry box. It wasn't there. I literally dug through all my drawers. I went through the entire fucking room. And I was just like, damn, like must have lost this picture, or maybe through cleaning or whatever, like it's just gone. And so I was just kind of like, it sucked, but I just wanted to see the picture because I really liked that picture for some reason. Like I said, I knew it was the side-eyeing one, so it was really funny to me. And I didn't have it on my phone. I didn't have it as a digital picture because these were actually like printed pictures. And when I was thinking about it, I had looked for it the whole night before, like genuinely looked all throughout my room. I ended up going to the living room. My mom was gone and my brother was gone. Only my mom lived at the house and my brother Jordan lived at the house at this time. So it was only the three of us at the house. I go into the living room and I go to the bar, and because we have a bar in our living room that has like a backside, and that's where the printer is and a whole bunch of other shit. And I go to the bar, and printed out on the printer, it's regular printer paper, and it's the picture of me and her, but it's the picture of me and her where I'm facing the camera. It's not even the side-eye picture that I had. And so it's the picture of me facing the camera, smiling with her. And it's not, like, I literally lifted it up to see if it got copied. No picture in the copier. It literally wasn't even a full picture side. It was literally like it was like crooked. So it looked like it was copied. Like it literally looked like it was copied, but shrunk also. The printer wasn't connected to the old MacBook because that old MacBook, like, we have not turned on in so long. So it wasn't even on. That MacBook has not even been running. And I just thought, like, wow, maybe my mom saw this picture and wanted to print it out, and it just kind of got fucked up or whatever, and she was gone and did or whatever. So I thought, wow, this is so cool that my mom printed this picture out, because I was looking for the other one. So this is kind of cool. So my mom gets home, and so I was like, oh, like, you found the picture of me and Deanie. And she was like, and then she was like, what? And I was like, oh, like, it's crazy that you looked for the picture because I was looking for that picture yesterday. And she was like, oh, she was like, I didn't print that. She was like, Jordan and I thought you printed it. And I was like, no. And she was like, yeah, no, she was like, me and Jordan and I thought that was you. And I was like, no. And then that's when I told her I was just looking for it the night before. And looking for it the night before, like I said, I was just looking everywhere, but that's not even the same one that I owned, that I had. Oh, that star is so cute. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate ya. Oh, damn. Damn. Hella. Damn, you go crazy right now. Hella. Period. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. But yeah, so basically it just printed out by itself. It wasn't connected to the thing, and like, that's what me and my mom just talked about, and we were like, it's just her trying to like make herself known right now, because it's always around her birthday. Like I said, she always does something around her birthday. And so that printer paper, I was like, wow, like, and all of us had seen it, and all of us still know it to this day. Like, and that's the crazy thing. Like, my mom can co-sign this story. Like, we knew it was her. And then this year, I was at my boyfriend's house, and my boyfriend has one of those sinks that like you can touch the side and like the sink turns on. And I was doing like dishes and everything, and I ended up like, literally, I turned off the sink. I was still functioning in the kitchen for a hot ass minute. Everything was wiped down and clean. There was no residue left on nothing of the sink, so I just cleaned up. And I'm chilling in the kitchen for a little bit, and then I go to the room. I've just made food, so I'm like eating, I'm watching a video. I think I have like a Gwen video on, and I'm sitting there, and in the video at like 5 minutes in, I start hearing like a shh, like hella loud. And so I thought it was like the video fucking up. And so excuse me, I paused the video and I keep hearing it. And so I was like, what the fuck? So then I get up and I go to the kitchen and the faucet is running, like full stream running. Handle is closed up, like it's normally closed up and everything. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? And then I had turned on also a pot of water on one of those water heater things. And I had it to like the max because I know that if you have it too low, it literally evaporates the whole thing and it like burns, literally the water's gone. So I filled it up to the max. That shit was literally gone. Like there was nothing left in the water thing at all, like the heated thing at all. And I was like, there's no way, because it's one of those ones that automatically turns off, like once it gets to a certain boiling point. So I was like, what the fuck? And so I'm sitting there at the sink and it's still running. And I like touch the side and everything where it's the sensor. It's not doing shit. I'm literally moving the handle. It's not doing shit. No other sink was running. It was just the kitchen sink, but I just spent hella time at the kitchen sink. And so I was like, what the fuck? So I literally got back up and then I moved it again and I was just kind of playing with it and I moved it back. And it fucking shut off. And I was just like, that's so weird. And a whole bunch of weird shit kept happening. And so I texted my boyfriend about it and I was like, this and this keep happening and it's so weird. Like, and I was like, but it's not scary. And whenever I get that feeling, because there's been other times that like, I'll feel like something's there or like some weird shit will happen and I don't have a good feeling, like I'll dip. Like I'm one of those people that if I get that gut feeling and it seems like some weird shit is going on or I feel like my energy's off, I'm leaving. Like I don't care. But there's other time weird shit happens to me and it feels fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not as scared. And so after I was texting my boyfriend about it, I literally looked at the date and it was just a couple days before my aunt's birthday. And so I was like, oh, like this makes sense now. Like it. And so I was talking to my mom about it. And my mom was like, what's so funny? My mom was like, what's so funny is I was just thinking about how she didn't do anything for me this year. I was like, damn, like I haven't really seen her that much, like seen anything that much. And I was like, well, this happened to me. And I was like, and the hummingbirds, because I keep seeing like I said, hummingbirds are kind of like a tell. So that's another one. But yeah, so it's definitely one of those things that everyone, I think people view it differently. It all depends on your spiritual lens, you know. Like I said, I know when I feel a bad energy and I know when I know shit's fine. And like I said, I also protect myself very well. I'm very spiritual. I still do all my shits. So it's so great. Honestly, I feel like I said, like you just know. And there's been times, like I said, there's actually a figure that I've seen in my house since I've been a kid. And I've named him, I called him Franklin. And my mom was like, she was like, is he scary? I was like, he's not scary at all. And I was like, I genuinely always have wondered if my house does have a history, because my house is kind of older. So I always wondered like if my house did have a history, because ever since I was young, I seen the same shadow. And he always has like a top hat. He's like a full like older ass coat type of top hat thing. And I would always see him, because I have a deeper hallway. I would always see him walk in the hallway. And that would be like one of the main things that I'd see. And my mom would be like, does it feel weird? And I was like, no, like it doesn't feel bad or anything like that. And then my brothers, we used to have this old ass painting that was in our living room. My brothers used to have nightmares about this painting. Like, and then I would have dreams about this painting. Like this one painting was like kind of throwing us off. But my mom has always been super spiritual and connected like that. Like she has her own stories of like seeing her grandfather after he passed, like a whole bunch of other shit. So that's why I've honestly never been fully like scared of like spiritual shit like that, was because my mom's been pretty open with like her experiences. So yeah, I think you'd feel if something was off if it was malevolent. Yeah, exactly. Because I have been in places or been around things that it was like no. Like one time I was in a kitchen and I had my old hydro flask. And my old hydro flask, it had a couple dents on the bottom, but it wasn't dented enough to where it wouldn't stand up, right? But because this was like like the countertops, it literally was a flat surface, and then it had a little lip on it, and the countertops like that I was near. So I made sure that I put my hydro flask directly on the flat part of the countertop with a little room on the edge. Like, I kid you not, there was probably like this much room, because I was so cautious of it. And this is why I knew my energy shifted like that, because I knew, like, I was not tripping, that I was very cautious of this. I set my hydro down on the counter, and it had about that much space. And we were talking, and as we were talking, the hydro in between both of us didn't just fall off the counter. It literally fucking flew, hit the other counter. Like, it's like in the kitchen, it was like the stove, and then the counter on the bottom, and then this is like the sink and the counter on this side, so it's like the little space. It literally flew and hit the other counter, like hit the cabinet, and then hit the ground. And I knew I set it back. And we just literally like looked up at each other, like looked down at the hydro. Like, we stopped talking immediately, like happened mid conversation. We looked down at the hydro, looked at each other, and I literally was like, yeah, we gotta go. I was like, we gotta go. Like, that, and he, like, same energy. He understood what I meant. So we picked up the hydro and we fucking left the house. Cause I was like, no, that one was not it. Like, that one was not it. Like, that one was not it. That literally made me feel horrible after that one. So, and there's been other times in that house that I did not feel good, like, that way, like, spiritually, and sometimes, but never, the hydro was the most major one, to be honest. But yeah. So there's been times that like I said, I know, and it's a whole ass different feeling, but, and I love it. Paranormal activity, real. That's the thing, is if you think of every spirit as trying to trick you, that's just not the reality. And that's honestly a sad reality. That means, like, that you don't think that your loved ones are able to be around you. Like, you know what I mean? Because the ones that I know are great have never led me. It's not like they're leading me to do anything. They're not, like, literally, it's just like, wow, like, it's a moment of recognition that's like, okay, I know you're here. Like, it's not like I'm sitting there like, oh, da da da, whatever, you know? There's a big difference. These will never not be good. I also love how they have the panda doing different activities. This one is playing tennis. There's also good spirits, whiskey, rum, real. At the same type of figure in my house growing up, had everything always leaning in the doorway. That's actually crazy. Yeah, I wonder if your house is older. I'm thinking maybe we had people there like that. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like he was a lingering spirit. Never got a bad energy from it. Now, the painting down the fucking hallway, no good energy. I was very happy when we got rid of that painting. But, yeah, like I said, I named him Franklin because I felt like he looked like a Franklin. But I see him a lot. I ate those too much in middle school, real. Holy gorgeous, you're so pretty. Sorry if I'm weird and I make it easy to say. I'm just trying to make people say. Oh, no worries. Thank you. Appreciate that. This is where I come for spiritual guidance. Thank you. So insightful. Oh, I'm not here to spiritually guide anyone. I think everyone's journey is different. Learn. I don't know. I've just always thought, like, positivity, prayer / manifestation, whichever way you want to think about it, they're basically the same thing. And putting out kind acts. So being a good person in your energy, your speak, and your consciousness, keeping those in mind is what helps you figure your shit out. And it's one of those things that I personally am agnostic. So I believe in a higher power. But with that being said, I am also believe I'm not ignorant enough to know that, to think I know all the answers. And I was raised Christian. My grandparents were pastors, always preached. I was very into Christian faith. I was a Christian up until I was like 18, 19. And then I kind of just started, I was able to look into other religions. I found value in other religions. I didn't practice them, but I learned from other people in those religions, and I was like, wow, a lot of these are like very insightful, but core values, I felt like they were the same to what I was taught. So that kind of opened my mind up of like so many of these different beliefs, but yet the core values and the morals and the principles were fitting. I started to realize, I was like, I think it's okay for me to know that I don't know. Like, it's okay. Like, no, my God, my higher power would not punish me for sitting there and saying, I don't know something that is beyond my control. So for me, that's why I say I live my life spiritually, and I believe in being a good person. I believe in being conscious of your thought when it comes to yourself and others. And I believe that living a life that, like I said, you can see like a good moral compass in almost every religion that kind of fits a certain standard, you know? So one of my favorite things that learning from Christianity was that, like, we're not the ones here to judge. So at the end of the day, that's also what my mind goes back to, is no one's walk is going to be the same, and I'm not here to judge someone for their walk. So if someone wants to be Christian and they actually practice being a good person instead of just hiding behind the fear of faith, and what I mean by that is I don't think faith should have fear, and this is a very debatable standpoint, because there's a lot of people that say fear God, you know. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that we should be fearful of our higher power. And yeah, I'm also one of those people that thinks like a lot more openly. But yeah, nourishing the spirit, the mind, the body, the soul. You never had the money for college. Actually, I already have my degree, babe. I already have my degree. I'm done with college. We're finished. So, I don't know who else. I don't know who you're talking about. Next. But yeah. So, I think everyone obviously, like I said, is going to be at a different standpoint. So, you just gotta just keep being a good person. Like, genuinely, be a good person. And be conscious of being a good person. And the way you speak, the way you act, the way you talk about others, the way you talk about yourself, the way you motivate others, the way you motivate yourself, all that shit. Where am I planning a vacation to? I'm not planning a vacation right now. My next trip, I want it to be to Southern California. That way I can see Nathan again. I haven't seen Nathan in so long. My advice for any questions in regards to your girlfriend, speak to your girlfriend about it. Don't go on the internet asking questions unless it's in the fucking Google search bar or something. But if you got issues or got anything you want to address with your girlfriend, bring it up with your girlfriend. You're such a pretty girl and you seem very intelligent. Thank you, babe. Thank you, Quinn. I appreciate that. I also have always really liked the name Quinn. I don't know what makes you guys assume people live in cars. If you don't have a car that you're comfortable sitting in, I think that's kind of sad. Maybe get a better car. Like, that's crazy. Do you speak to the dead? No, I don't speak to the dead, but I feel like I can feel spirits and notice the things around me. You're most welcome. Thank you. I love that hugging emoji. That hugging emoji is so cute. Holy hecker. Holy hecker. Do you have a dog? Yeah, I have a dog. And her name is Hazel. Hazel, Basil, Tonky, Tonka. And the frog. The frog is actually really cute. I used to use the frog a lot when I was in high school. Holy, holy hecker. Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. I've been on for almost 2 hours. An hour and 30 minutes, damn near, basically. But yeah, the frog is cute. Yeah. But yeah, so I will see. Y'all who say put clothes on really blow my mind. Y'all can't handle a little bit of stomach. Are y'all for real? Like, you need to grow the fuck up or be locked the fuck up if you can't handle something like this, to be honest. But I hope y'all have a great day. I will see y'all later. Love y'all. Be good people. Be kind to animals. And don't be no fucking weirdos.